It's a project that is certainly born out of witnessing a moral and intellectual calamity. But it's also, I think, a project that bases itself on the idea of hope, of opening up a horizon of hope. And I think that hope was certainly offered to us by this heartening sight of protesters every Saturday filling up the streets of London, filling up the streets of other major Western cities. Just a few weeks ago, the mass mobilization in Italy. Who expected that, or in Spain, for that matter? I think what it showed us that beyond the antics of the political and media class, behind the moral and intellectual treason of this particular class, there exists a large population, an overwhelming majority, in fact, I would argue, of people with conscience. People who want this, if not to be a hugely superior world, at least a world with less misery, less suffering, a world with, where empathy, compassion, solidarity, justice, these values have some meaning. And they're not daily mocked by our political and media class or ironized away. I think, let's take these seriously. And I think really for us, the inspiration also was the sight of people mobilizing, people resisting. If we don't do something, if we don't come together at this moment, there is nothing as bright as an intellectuals we can salvage from this moment. We can continue in our respective careers. I can continue writing for the New Yorker or the New York Review of Books or the Guardian, and can maintain my little perch in these large institutions. But I know that I would not really be able to live with an easy conscience in many of these places.